Welcome to Was He Indian, the channel that uncovers the ancient truths they don't want you to know. Today we are asking a question that will challenge everything you've learned about American history. Was Abraham Lincoln Indian? Abraham Lincoln, the 16th President of the United States, the great emancipator, the man who ended slavery and saved the Union. But what if I told you that his story may have started long before the log cabin in Kentucky, on a completely different continent? What if Lincoln's roots can be traced back to India, and his worldview was shaped by ancient Hindu philosophy? Let's start with his ancestry. Lincoln's mother, Nancy Hanks, has long been a mystery in American genealogy. Her exact parentage was debated for decades, and many researchers have pointed to the fact that her background doesn't match the typical Anglo-American settler profile. Here's where things get interesting. There's a little-known ethnic group in early America called the Melungeons, mysterious dark-complexioned people living in Appalachia, Virginia, and Kentucky, exactly where Lincoln's maternal family was located. Historians have long speculated that Melungeons were a mixed group, part European, part African, part Middle Eastern, and possibly even South Asian. Recent DNA studies have supported this theory, showing traces of Indian and Mediterranean ancestry in Appalachian communities. Some records suggest that Indian or Tamil indentured servants brought over by Portuguese or British colonial ships could have settled in these areas centuries before Lincoln was born. And Nancy Hanks? Her family was from the heart of Melungeon country. If this is true, Abraham Lincoln may have carried Indian DNA through his mother's bloodline. But there's more. Let's talk about Lincoln's mind, how he thought, what he believed. Lincoln was deeply philosophical, often described as a brooding, contemplative man. His writings are filled with paradoxes, reflections on life, death, duty, and moral struggle, themes that mirror ancient Hindu texts, especially the Bhagavad Gita. The Gita teaches that one must act in accordance with their duty, dharma, without attachment to outcomes. Lincoln famously said, "Die when I may, I want it said of me that I always plucked a weed and planted a flower where I thought a flower would grow." That's pure karma yoga, selfless action in service of the greater good. During Lincoln's lifetime, the transcendentalist movement was exploding in America. Philosophers like Emerson and Thoreau were reading the Upanishads and the Bhagavad Gita in translation. Thoreau even said he read the Gita every morning. These ideas were spreading, and Lincoln, a deeply spiritual man with a wide intellectual network, would have likely been exposed to them. He was known to carry a Bible, yes, but his ethical worldview was more universal, more timeless, and in many ways, more Eastern than Christian. Now think about the Civil War.
Lincoln was a man torn by internal conflict, between peace and justice, between unity and division. He didn't want war, but, like Arjun in the Gita, he accepted battle when it became necessary for the sake of truth and righteousness. He waged war not for conquest, but for cosmic order, what Hindus call Ritta. Lincoln's role wasn't just that of a president. It was that of a Kshatriya, a warrior upholding dharma against adharma. And what about his death? Like many great avatars and prophets in mythology, Lincoln met a tragic end just after fulfilling his mission. His assassination immortalized him, just like Krishna's departure after the Mahabharata. His life followed a dharmic arc, from birth in obscurity, through the battle of morality, to a martyr's end. A life of sacrifice, wisdom, and destiny. So let's ask the question again. Was Abraham Lincoln Indian? Maybe not by passport, maybe not by how he looked on the outside, but in his lineage, his values, and his spirit, the answer may be closer to yes than you think. They won't teach you this in school, but the blood of Bharat flows further than they ever wanted you to imagine. From the Vedas to the White House, the journey might be longer and deeper than we've ever been told. If that shook what you thought you knew about history, subscribe to Was He Indian for more hidden truths and ancient origins, because the past might be a lot more Indian than you ever believed.